Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom, the coolest, smartest, strongest, loyalist, responsiblest, badass I know. And the greatest mom a kid could have ever asked for. And I would say thank you to all the moms out there for making all the cool kids that help me be cool, stay cool, and bring you all this awesome information. And to all the moms of all pets out there too, because pets are people in my mind. If the government's gonna say, hey, corporations are people, man, or if the Supreme Court's gonna say, hey, corporations are people, then I'm gonna say, hey, dogs and cats and horses and all them animals are people. Okay, so I got some bad news and some good news. One, the good news is I predicted this hurricane season we would probably see 2 or more landfalling hurricanes, and we would probably see tropical activity before the season actually starts, which is in like 17 days. So the good news is I'm still on my super creepy, uncanny hot streak since Hurricane Matthew, so I still seem like a reliable source to get your information. The bad news is it looks like we've got about 2 days to prepare for this, our first potential tropical activity. I've been talking about, I think, for a week, maybe more, maybe 10 days, I don't know. But usually this ain't my first rodeo. Usually when that happens, a lot of the pros and people are like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, there's not going to be, like, yo, we got variables. You got solar variables, you got volcano variables, you got earthquake variables, you got so many variables, I can't even list them off in this video. But here we are a week later, so people are talking about what I'm talking about, that we are not ready for hurricane season. We've almost had 2 states or parts of the United States of America get crippled. Puerto Rico and Hawaii, both are still ongoing situations, which overall we do not get anything over a failing grade so far on our response, in my opinion, as your planetary defense commander. And so hurricane season is like here, now, pretty much. I haven't raised shit for the hurricane season, even though I'm working my ass off the whole time. So I gotta do that better. It's like every video I gotta remind you, oh yeah, you help pay for THORNEWS, and it's gonna get real sticky real fast, and I gotta help keep the lights on and pay for this magic program and stuff. I'll try and be funny about it or whatever, but I'm okay with providing you guys with some of the best information out there that sometimes saves lives and hopefully will bring us all together to do better things. And I depend on your donations. I will get all the t-shirt scores and situations settled by the end of this month, at least them printed. We have a whole new attitude here. No, we ain't got time for negativity, even though we got a lot of problems to solve. So yeah, you got 40%. And Florida, this is definitely, I hope you stayed 3 minutes into this for me to be like, Florida. One of the deals we're talking about here is see the thing over Florida right now? That thing has potential to develop in 48 hours. And if I remember correctly, Harvey went from like depression to cat whatever. I'm saying we should be ready for nothing to cat 5 within 24 hours now. That's the time frame I'm putting it at this year. Like, that literally, if we're along the coast, you need to be ready for that. Like, worst case scenario. We've been practicing it a couple years now here at THORNEWS. So if you need to get up to speed, because we can't slow down at this point. And so yeah, Florida, you are about to get a shit ton of rain. I'm doing a video on all my edited stuff. Takes a whole long time. I don't know if you've ever seen like sinkholes. Not that one. Like this. See all these little edits? Like I got so much information that has been coming out. I don't know how to put it out in a smart, funny way. Like sinkhole problems, evacuations. Anyway, what am I trying to say here? And I lost a loved one who is a hero to me this week, so if I'm a little out of my head, you'll have to bear with me. If not, then you're welcome to go somewhere else. Have a good day. No hard feelings. So yeah, Florida, you need to watch out. And that technically, guys, yeah, I don't have time to sugarcoat it for you right now. Between the next 48 hours, 72 hours, with all the things that are happening and the pressure and the volcano and just feelings and intuitions and definitely be prepared for anything major, whether it be an earthquake or, it's 2018. The last few years should have taught you that you should be dang near ready for anything. That right here looks like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So you literally have like a low pressure system, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man over Asia. What more signals and signs do you need, man? All right. So yeah, those look like mini donut hurricane thingies. And of course, these aren't mini hurricane donut thingies. I know they're deadly and dangerous pressure systems that usually bring wind and rain. I'm no dummy. All right. Everyone's going to have to stop getting offended all the time, and we're not going to argue over definitions and dumb shit anymore. A lot of people come here for good information, so if you have a wonderful theory or, something, please make a video about it, and you can tell us. That I'm going to try and keep all the information and comments and everything to stay pretty positive, and if people are coming here because they're in one of these events, they can get to the information as fast as possible. Okay? I hope you don't mind. Yeah, so the high pressure system we are watching, and I got a weird feeling about a surprise earthquake either in the Atlantic or on the East Coast. The last one we had was like 80 years ago, and it was like a 7 or 8. You never know. And so we know about Hawaii got 50 inches of rain in a day, and then the volcano erupted, got a 6.9 earthquake, and has now 18 fissures. And so we're worried about the volcano ring around with the Ring of Fire and the West Coast. And I have a personal thing right now that, like, if there's like a 7.5 earthquake in the Gulf of Mexico, because I'm in Houston, Texas, then I'm getting in my car within a half hour and I'm on the highway. And that is my own personal standard, having been in a Harvey last year. But I'm getting out of town. And I'd have different situations, variable plans this year. Because, I don't know, before the 4.5 earthquake that happened a week ago in the Gulf, I'd said that, like, there's a much bigger earthquake by the BP spill, Deep Horizon, I'm out of here, man. And so I don't think that the Deep Horizon well spill has technically made the area more settled, if you know what I'm saying. So everybody needs to pray for everything. And that the main takeaway point, if you've got friends and family in Florida, they are going to see over 20 inches of rain, possibly ungodly amounts of rain, no matter what, with or without hurricanes, tropical cyclones. Straight up, a lot of moisture is going to be coming across Florida. Hopefully I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like it. And we're talking hundreds of square miles and that's weight. Water weighs more than air. I don't know if you knew that. You know that now? Sweet. Did I mention I love it when you guys send me donations and contributions? So then I can get meals and shit. Yeah. And I also, a lot of you are in a financial situation like I am, so you can't contribute. I don't want you to skip meals for me. So when you guys send me letters, I really appreciate going to my P.O. box. And just any type of support, prayer, good thoughts, you can bring my way in any way. I'm going to need them for the next few months. Because if you've been paying any attention at all, the shit's been rough. And me having to bring you this date every day sometimes, it's a bit of a drag. Wish I had been more dominating at Planetary Defense Commander, but we're still losing a lot of people and we still got a lot of shaky situations going on. Yeah, the GFS continues to show a hurricane making landfall somewhere near tropical storm to Cat 3 status along the Gulf. I have military-industrial complex paranoia. Not that I think they control the weather 100%, but I think they can manipulate it, so I wouldn't be surprised if Texas City and their refineries saw another tropical weather system that caused gas prices to go higher. You don't have to take that information for your investing, trading, or preparation plans, but sure don't hurt. That's how I called oil going from 46 to 77 days now, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because like I said, THORNEWS isn't just weather, man. Like I started with the sun, solar physics, and then I got into economics, and then technology, and defense contract, just information I studied. So, put together a lot of information here to save the day, because we can be heroes every day. Same people who tell you can't do shit and we can't fix this and we can't do anything are also selling you hairspray and deodorant and car insurance and life insurance and lava insurance and wind insurance and colon insurance. Holy shit. Yeah, see, this is what I've been doing for 5 years going, holy shit, I have a PhD. I just have to know how to look at someone and go, that's weird. That's strange. It's something we can watch. Hey, it's doing it again. Is this a pattern? I've definitely been talking about rain bands way too much, but not too much as in I've driven it into the ground, because the more I talk about them, the more they dance special. And no, I am not causing the weird weather by focusing upon the weird weather. The weather is going to get weird no matter what I do, because the sun is acting weird. The sun acts weird, weather acts weird, and then people act weird. So yeah, hurricane season is now. Isn't this the funnest hurricane season fundraiser you've ever been to? You got some quality information, especially here in Florida or up and down the coast. Technically, even investors. So right now, to be betting on weather derivatives, it's like, we gotta work together soon and put all good ideas on the table fast. Or, bad options are bad, man. Bad options are bad. Now, like I said, that people say don't worry about the GFS and it has traditions to just throw hurricane after hurricane into the models. Oh, yeah, and I'm not a professional forecaster. I was just Star-Lord New 307. So I think I'll wrap this one up. Hopefully I've got some info in here. But definitely, Hawaii, technically, my recommendation is to evacuate. I think, like I'm trying to say, we were on red alert, highest level for the next 48, 72 hours. I can get more on that later. Now that I'm talking people again. See, I lost someone in my family that I super loved and I thought would be here for 10 more years, so I don't know. I know this is all really happening, it's all real. I just don't necessarily know how to put it in a way that everybody's going to love the way I say it. And at this point, I'm going to go out of my way and try not to hurt anybody's feelings, but if I'm just here helping, I ain't got, there's no need for me to worry about other people's crap. Right. Yeah, but look at this. So, and this whole thing about the straight storm. That thing is straight, dude. That's a straight line storm. Straight across. They don't usually do that. Nuh-uh. I know, and if you watch this long enough, you can see weird shapes. So I think we got a lot of things going on a lot of levels. So that no one party is in full control. No one man is in full control of everything. No one company or nothing controls everything. The universe is genius in the way it makes us all work together. Anyway, this is this update. I'll have a kick-ass edited video. You guys probably in the future. Stay cool and yeah, no negativity. We're cutting way down on that shit around here. We're going to win, and that's the only reason to make plans. You don't need to plan for failure. So the people are like, we're going to fail. Literally there's so many things. Everything, whatever else, you could be doing so much more with your time. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to make plans of failure. And I need to make plans to have a successful future with my friends and my family. The Americas and the world. And the people who don't have to believe in it, but we don't have to listen to them not believing in it unless we choose to. And that's not my cup of tea. but I like beer. Okay, stay cool. Yeah, we got a Florida and Gulf. Everybody's on alert. Florida Gulf are on extra alert, and yeah, it's gonna get weirder and wilder, and there's still a lot of reason to hope. The world still has a lot of great people. They're just not getting any say anywhere right now. Their messages don't stick. The messages that stick are the divide and conquer. We're powerless. We're each other's enemy. And that's not the case at all. It's just that many different parties profit and maintain an element of control by us thinking we can't do anything. And it's no one single group, it's no one single man. That's just part of the thing that makes us feel powerless. It's all part of a giant system that's been around for 2,000 years. Though everything's changing. So it's interesting, right? I'm not bored. I haven't been bored since 99. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Please, if you can, say prayers for my family and try and think positive thoughts and treat everyone in your family as well as possible. There's no... the only ways I know how to define pain and loss, by having lost my father and my stepfather now. I never knew pain and loss until they were gone. Just something in me always believed they'd be around. And so we never know. And so we're a big family and none of us are perfect. So we got to relearn to love and get along and work together. Okay? Love you guys. Stay cool. Talk to you soon.